All right, welcome back to another video. I get these questions all the time. What stocks should I buy? What stocks do you have? Why did you buy those stocks? When is a good time to buy? When is a good time to sell? All right, let's jump right into it. So I have my TD Ameritrade account that I made for YouTube and TikTok purposes. I also have a Robinhood, a Webull. I also started using Public as well. I have another long-term account that I keep private for privacy purposes, but shameless plug, I have affiliate links down in the description below. I don't care if you use it or not. It's just there for you guys if you want to make an account with any of those brokers. You get a free share for signing up. I get a free share for referring you. So feel free to make an account if you haven't done so already. I'll probably make another video about brokerages, but for today's video, let's tackle some of these questions first. What stocks should I buy? I don't know. I don't care. Nobody should answer this question for you. No one on TikTok, no one on YouTube, nobody can tell you what stocks you should buy. Why? Because first of all, nobody knows what's going to happen to these stocks. And secondly, 90% of us YouTubers and TikTokers and Twitter people aren't financial advisors. We legally cannot give you financial advice. None of my videos are financial advice. These are all educational purposes only. Everything I say is my personal opinion, so if you learn something, that's great. If you buy something, be very careful. My personal opinion on what stocks to buy: companies that you know, love, understand, use, and see used every day all around the world. Companies you think will be doing what they are doing now, but better in 10, 20, 100 years from now. This is what I always ask people. Have you ever taken an Uber? Do you have an iPhone, iPad, iMac, Apple Watch, or AirPods? Not an Apple guy? Do you like Microsoft instead? Who's your cell phone provider? Have you ever drank Coca-Cola? Do you know anyone who's ever gotten Botox? Have you ever listened to music on Spotify? Have you ever applied for a mortgage? Have you ever stayed in an Airbnb? Have you ever shopped at Walmart or Target? Do you like sports? Do you have any credit cards? Have you ever seen or driven a Tesla? The list goes on and on, so look around you and consider buying companies that you see often. What stocks do I have? Well, I have Rocket Mortgage because I used them when I was getting pre-qualified for a mortgage. I have an Uber because I take Ubers when I land at an airport or if I drank and I need a ride home. Uber because when I'm hungry, they bring me food right to my front door. Apple because I use my iPhone, Apple Watch, iMac, MacBook, and AirPods every single day. Airbnb because I like them more than hotels. DraftKings because they have a fun app and I see them on every single sports event commercial. Spotify because I listen to music on there. Square because I like using them for online purchases. Coca-Cola because I like to have an ice cold Coke sometimes with a burger. Abivai because I live in LA and every girl here has Botox. MO because they have a great dividend and because unfortunately a lot of people smoke cigarettes or vape, so it's a market. IRM because I see a lot of big companies that I use their services to secure their data. O because they own a lot of real estate and their tenants are companies that I like. For example, Walgreens, 7-Eleven, FedEx, LA Fitness, Dollar Tree, Home Depot, etc., etc. Peloton because a lot of people realize that home gym equipment is very useful. Work because I use Slack at work. Tesla because me and my wife both have matching his and hers Model 3s. The list goes on and on, but that's generally what I like to buy. When is a good time to buy? The best time to buy was 20 years ago. The next best time to buy is right now. They say the same thing about planting a tree. Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. What does that mean? That means utilize time. I don't really know what you're waiting for. A crash? Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Just start. I dollar cost average all of my positions. I'll make a video on this later too, but it's one of the most powerful ways to establish a position in a stock to make sure that you don't get caught in a losing position. For example, let's say I buy a stock for $150, then it goes down to $140. You buy it again next month, and then let's say it crashes and it goes to 85. Well, most people would freak out, but that's great news. That means you can just buy more. You can average down. Then that stock, if it goes back up to 100, again, you can buy more. The goal is you use time to your advantage, buying shares, building equity, and getting to a point where you have a massive position that grows and grows over time. When is a good time to sell? Well, that all depends on why do you want to sell it? Why did you buy it in the first place? What was the plan? What was the goal? Is it a growth stock? Is it a dividend stock? Are you trying to prune your original position to secure some of your initial investment and then use that money elsewhere? Are you trying to lock in profit to buy different things? Have you looked at selling premium? Do you have 100 shares? Can you sell covered calls and generate income out of that? I should make a video about that later too. Well, anyways, there's a lot to consider, but it's only as difficult as you want to make it. Notice that not once in this video did I mention anything about technical analysis. Don't trip out about charts, graphs, patterns, or numbers. Just keep it simple. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment down below what you'd like me to make a video about next. I'm always looking for new ideas, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next video.